Hi, and welcome back. Today I will be reading chapter 35, which is the last chapter of the novel. I can't believe it. Thank you so much to everyone who's been listening to my daily readings. I really appreciate your support. And personally, it's been such an interesting journey. When I started off, there were sections that I was reading. I was thinking, oh my goodness, why did anyone publish this? This is terrible. And then as I got going and more comfortable, I thought, I feel kind of proud of what I've done here. So it's been interesting for me as well. One of the most important things, though, when I was writing the novel, because the material has been rather challenging at times, I wanted it to end on a positive note because I'm a firm believer in forgiveness, in peace, and that we are all connected. And I think you'll really see that come through in this last chapter. So, again, thank you for reading. And please, if you do have any questions about my novel, don't hesitate to reach out and send me a message. I'd be happy to answer them. All right, let's see how it all comes together. Siem Reap, Cambodia, May 2010. Hi, soldier. Hi, Raven, said Monk. Hi, Monk, they reply in unison. Soldier motions with a grin to the first restaurant. The monk, Raven, and soldier walk to the restaurant where a Thai woman and an elderly Englishman have just finished their lunch. The Cambodian woman brings them the bill. Isra, can you please get my wallet? It's in your purse. Yes, the Thai woman reaches for her purse. Your bag is beautiful, Arani said. Thank you. It was a gift from Gordon. He bought it at the night market in Chiang Mai, near where we live. Can I see? Of course. As the afternoon sun bears down on the Banyan temple, Arani and Isra sit under the shade of the banyan tree and admire an exquisitely embroidered handbag made by a Hmong. A grandmother's life story is lovingly stitched by her withered hands, and half lay on Arani's knee, the other half on Isra's. The old Hmong woman would have been pleased by the present situation. She is the silent catalyst as the spirit of her energy lifts from the cloth and filters into the two women, one Thai and the other Cambodian. What began as an admiration of the skill of the intricate stitching evolves into an even greater appreciation for the plight of the woman who so beautifully embroidered her life in pictures. All who sit under the banyan tree acknowledge her great difficulties and also the challenges of those in close proximity to Laos. Aruni shares with Isra the distinct parallels of the lives of her people after the Vietnam War to that of the Laotians. She tells Isra how her already poor Cambodian nation was also left with a beaten economy and farmland and death and displacement. She tells her the details of how, after their American allies abandoned them, as they did Laos, chaos ensued. For Laos, it was the Hmong genocide at the hands of the Pathet Lao and the Vietnamese. For Cambodia, it was the Khmer Rouge's reign of terror. Both travesties dug the Cambodians and Laotians into an even deeper hole of despair that remains and hampers both countries to the present day. Aruni also thinks, but does not voice aloud, how desperation drove even men of virtue to steal antiquities to ensure a family's well-being. Isra offers a different perspective. She explains how Thailand became the Vietnam War soldiers' sexual playground, and the revenue injected into the Thai economy from the sale of sex led to the explosion of sex tourism and all its deviances. There were also many children left behind, she adds softly. The women also speak of the tourists who now frequent their countries and how their countries and their lives have been altered for the good and for the bad. Improvements in their standard of living and appreciation for other cultures has been good. However, unthinking tourists whose actions blemish the country's people has been bad. The two sit motionless, processing the influx of information their minds are digesting. The afternoon breeze shows its respect for these women by cooling their brows with the softness of its breath. Gordon sits quietly, as does Chan, who has now joined them under the banyan tree. A group of tourists fumbling towards the restaurant catch Arani's attention. I better get ready. My mother and mother-in-law are going to need some help. Can I look one last time? Yes. The border is lovely. Look at all the tiny blue butterflies. Butterflies must mean something to her, Isra surmises. Look here in the bottom right-hand corner. There is a sun and a butterfly joined together. Arani and Isra's eyes rest on the sun and the butterfly. Their hearts respond instantaneously with the beat of love that enters their bloodstream in a current of warmth. Thank you. Arani turns to face Isra and bids her goodbye. You're welcome, Isra smiles. 3 men, a monk, a raven, and a soldier, stand in the silence of their memories. It returns them to a time when the Vietnam War raged into neighboring Cambodia and Laos and Thailand. War claimed each man as it claimed the lives of countless others. War is never over. It scars landscapes and hearts. Its remnants have a devastating impact on those it touches. But history does not stop. Its fingers reach into the present day, carrying with it the debris from the past. I am grateful for this day, for I remember long ago when I first looked into the eyes of my American friends, Raven and Soldier. In Raven's eyes, I searched for the spark that sent him in a blaze to the other side of the world to protect it from communism. In Soldier's, I look for the love of his family and life. For both men, where there was once a fire, was now just sadness. There was no light, and I recall feeling nothing but sadness for their extinguished spark. We all witnessed too many deaths. Death is death, no matter whose side you're on, and it crushes your soul to bits. There were those who fought in Vietnam because they had to. Those who were victimized as the war spilled into neighboring countries, and those who fought valiantly for what they believed in. That defines countless individuals. It defines us, a monk, a soldier, and a raven, who have watched and waited to find our peace, and for peace to find the ones we love. This is why I am grateful for this day, for I see a flame has been rekindled in the eyes of my friends. There is light, and I feel hope. I feel hope not only for my friends, but also for those who remain on this earth. I am hopeful that humans will be aware of the footprints they leave behind, because long after their passing, their actions will remain. I am hopeful that people will take comfort in the knowledge that although the dead have expired, a part of our soul remains. We are forever watching, forever waiting, hoping the path of our mistakes will lead others in a different direction. I am hopeful that to understand the present is to understand the past. Since I cannot erase the past, I am hopeful that humans will move forward with the awareness that there is always another way. I am hopeful that the human race will recognize the time for change is in this precious moment. A monk, a raven, and a soldier drift back to the present, and they marvel at the beauty they have witnessed under the banyan tree. On a day when the sheen of the afternoon sun streams down to the earth, it unites six, a monk, a soldier, and a raven who have wandered together in death, and three women, a Thai, a Cambodian, and a Hmong grandmother. The three men smile at what the world has brought before them. They smile, blessed with the knowledge that with the passing of time, the tides of life and death will bring all our hands together, for we are all in some way connected. As the winds move through the banyan tree, the breath of time continues its journey through her leaves. The banyan's roots snake around each other, firmly planted in the strength of the earth. She stands tall, offering her shade for all in need of shelter. Thank you for listening. And I will be continuing with Tuesday's tips, any type of information that I'm putting out for writers so that they don't make the same mistakes as me. Thank you again.